Hey guys, so today's the day. Today is the final day. Just need to make it through this and then I'll be out of here. Um, Not much going on in terms of updates, I guess. We got our breakfast, lunch has already been delivered. I've been kind of busy this morning. I did laundry last night and it's still drying. Hopefully it'll dry by the end of the day. I'm going to have to shift things around. Things tend to, since it's flapped over on both sides, the inner side tends not to dry, so I have to like kind of rotate things around a little bit. But nothing too bad. I'll have to pack up all my stuff that I pulled out, all my electronics, my backpack. I have some exercise stuff that's back there. Everything from the bathroom's gonna have to come down, and then I moved the table and chair. That's gonna have to come back down here. But yeah, so I'll have something to do after work's done. I've been keeping busy every day, so that's not too bad. But yeah, this is gonna be our final look outside. Well, maybe. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have in the, oh, they're making a lot of noise down there. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a lot of time tomorrow morning, so let's go take a look right now. The window closed on me. But yeah, that's I'm not gonna see this for a while. I might come back to Everland, so I might be over here. Would be kind of cool to be here at night so I could see the car racing culture. They tend to use this road that's back there. See what cars and see what people like. It's kind of like the Tokyo race car initial D racing scene or something like that. I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting to see everyone group up and do that. But what else? Yeah, tomorrow they're going to come in at 7 o'clock, I believe. They're going to knock on the door. I have to have all my stuff ready, and then they're just going to escort me out. And I'm supposed to just sit in here waiting until they do that. So I need to have my alarm set, everything ready to go, showered. I'm not going to be getting breakfast or anything like that, so it's just I'm going to have to wait until I get to Seoul to eat. Then after I get to Seoul, I'm going to have to get over to my hostel, wait a little while before I could actually check in. After I check in, then I could actually go out and eat. And I don't remember what time my check-in time is, but I think it's like 11 or something like that. So I might have to sit there and wait a little bit before I could do anything. I don't have much planned for that day. It's kind of like a burner day because I'm going to be doing a lot of shifting around. I don't know what my situation is going to be like. One thing I do know I need to find is I need to find an umbrella. Hopefully a collapsible one. That would actually be kind of useful because in the upcoming days it's supposed to rain. And I think it's supposed to rain either tonight or tomorrow or something like that. I'll have to look at the schedule again. But then again on Monday, there's supposed to be a big rain then. And I did not come prepared for that. The weather said that this month is typically fairly dry towards the end and especially in October. So I thought it would be fine, but we're getting that rain. So I should have brought my rain jacket, but it's kind of bulky, a lot to bring in. I think an umbrella should be fine. The weather's actually kind of warm when it rains, so it's not too bad. So should be fairly manageable. If not, I got a sweater. Anyway, we got our breakfast. Let's take a look. Like I said, lunch has already been delivered, so I'm probably just gonna start the next one right after this. Okay, so we got our Inari, we got our cereal bar, we have our squash puree with bits of carrot, some other things in there. We have our fruit salad. We got one of these cracker things again. Minis, creme cacao, so chocolate cream, I'm assuming. But I remember this not being too bad. We have our nari. We have these guys right here, some sort of radish. Almost looks a little bit fleshy though. It's kind of hard to see. I'll try and put it up for the camera so you can see. But that little bit of veininess on it. I'm not sure if you could see that because it's kind of a lighter color, but makes it look like salmon or something like that. Pickled radish, quite tart. Oh my god, very vinegary. Pretty good. Squash. Everything here is a repeat. You guys seen this all before, so I'm gonna go kind of quickly through it. Oh, kind of like the squash salad, squash puree, whatever that is. Fruit salad with tomato. Cereal bar is pretty standard, but let's go ahead and try this nari with crab and roe. I mean, not too bad. I would like a warm breakfast, but nothing here has been warm. The crab is very fishy tasting this morning. Pretty sure it's that imitation crab. Nobody's going to give us real crab here. Cereal bar is good. Didn't get soggy from having the fruit right next to it, like we've had in previous videos. My hands are greasy, so it's hard to open the package. There we go. There we go. There's our chocolate wafer. Getting crumbs everywhere. It's a dark chocolate, not really a milk chocolate, so it has that kind of bitterness in there, but it's still pretty decent. It's not like Nutella or anything like that, but still enjoyable. We also have our juice box that I'll be throwing in the fridge. Apple drink. Enjoy your fruitful day. And I have my lemonade, so I have something cold to drink. But there we go. There's our breakfast, and I'm going to finish this off, and I'll start lunch in just a bit. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is lunchtime, and we got some interesting things here. We actually have some new things. We have this right here. I'm not sure if this is shrimp or fish or chicken. It looks kind of like fish because it has a little bit of that tail right there. But I'll try it out so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure that's got to be a fish. That's not going to be a shrimp. That doesn't look like a shrimp tail. We have a little bit of some sort of vegetable salad. Not sure if it's pickled or not. Let's go ahead and try it. Not pickled. Just zucchini. Not my favorite. There's a lot of things that are not my favorite, apparently. And then we have some sort of bean dish. The beans are nuts. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're beans, but they're very tough. Seems like they're fairly undercooked. There's some seeds that have been mixed inside there. Yeah, you have your pumpkin and sunflower mixed in there, and then you have these things there. We have our, looks like potato with vegetable, some sort of like stewed potato, and I'm assuming this is going to be pork. It doesn't look like we have any other mystery meats inside there. So let's go ahead and try this thing out right here. Probably kind of hard to see that. Yeah, they're like really undercooked beans. Not very sweet. It's almost eating like slightly boiled peanuts. Like it has that soft crunch. Yeah, just a slight bit of sweetness and a little bit of umami savoriness in there. The stew is not bad. Tastes like they used some sort of meat-based broth with a little bit of chili, almost like gochujang kind of flavor in there too. But overall, very mild. The spice level is fairly low. The meat is slightly marinated. That may come from just cooking it with all the vegetables. Overall, not the best, but I'm pretty sure this would be a lot better if it was hot. I think the meat was a little bit overcooked, so it's tough. But I think they just want to make sure that's safe for everyone to eat. Not heat it up all the way and then chill it off and then not be good. This thing here, this is going to be a little bit scary. Oh, it's shrimp. Yep, that's shrimp. The tail on it scared me. I thought it was going to be like just, what is it called? An anchovy or something like that. It feels like there's more bread on it than actual shrimp. So overall, not terribly great. Favorites? I don't know. They're all kind of equally not great. I like the onions. I think I like the vegetables out of these the most, more so than the meat, because the meat's just really overcooked. Even though it has like a little bit of flavor, I like the vegetables the most, followed by this meat here. All of these equally terrible. Shrimp is overly bready. I'm sure the rice is fine. Looks like they had some furikake or something like that in there. You can see a little bit of like a seaweed and sesame mixture that's in there. Okay, I'd say the shrimp is a little bit better than the undercooked beans. Squash is a little bit better than that, so it's going to be vegetables, then the meat, followed by this, and then that. And this is pretty dang low. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of undercooked beans. Yeah, it's just not my thing. I guess I'm always used to having like fully cooked beans with rice, refried beans, things like that. And whenever I had like an undercooked bean, it's like, oh, something's wrong with that. So trying that out. Interesting though, this bean right here, this one tastes completely different from all the other ones. It's a lot sweeter and a little bit more cooked than the other ones. So out of all the beans, this one is my favorite, but it's still pretty low on that scale. But here we go. We have our soup, another miso soup. I had it before. I think this is that one that smells slightly like whiskey. Maybe it's just that fermentation and a little bit of a malty sweetness that's in there. That's kind of making it smell like whiskey. Overall, I'm not a big fan of this one. Yeah, there we go. There's our lunch. I'm going to go ahead and eat this up really quick. And then I need to get to work, which will be my final day of work for 5 weeks, which is going to be awesome. I've never had that much time off in a long time. I think last time I had that much time off was between jobs, and then prior to that, probably sometime between one of the years in college. So it doesn't happen very often. Seems like once every 10 years or something like that. But it's going to be nice. I'm going to go and be outside soon. I'll be able to go and explore. It'll be interesting to not be stuck in just this one room, which I've gotten kind of used to. I'm not going to miss it at all. And it'll be nice to just be able to, like, okay, I'm tired of being inside. I could go step outside for just a second and just stretch for a little bit. Walk more than the 20 feet in my little curved path that I have here. Yep. Anyway, I'll see you guys for dinner, and that will be our last dinner. It's going to be our last lunch here as well. So, I look forward to trying many great things outside of here. Bye. Hey guys, so you might notice we're in a little bit of a different configuration here. It is dinner time, and this is our last dinner. It's the last dinner here in quarantine, and as you can see, it's nothing special, but I just want to show you. This is why we're in a different configuration. I am cleaning up, packing up. I removed the table and chair from up there. I have my luggage out here, so once I get it all packed up, I'm good to go. And I have all the stuff that I brought out. Laundry over there. That guy did not finish drying, unfortunately. It's being very stubborn. I got the table and a chair back out here, and I will be done soon. I'll be out of here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Anyway, let's go ahead and do our little last food review. Let's get this lined up. And so, nothing special today. Yesterday's dinner was a little bit more epic than what we have tonight, but that's okay. Would have been nice to have like the chicken and that whole experience today, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be out of here, and tomorrow I'll be able to have better food. I'll be able to have a nice glass of Coke. I will be able to get Korean barbecue. I'll be able to get ramen, real ramen, not cup of noodle. I'll be able to have salad and have it without the fruit roll-up dressing. How appropriate is this? One of my least favorite things getting for our last dinner here. But overall, it's not too bad. I mean, it's just a chicken salad. We have a little donut thing again, and we're having some katsu chicken. Might be pork. I think that's chicken. And we have our bagel with cream cheese. So stuff that we've already had before, including the donut. But I'll go ahead and try it out anyways. There's still a little bit of crisp left on the katsu. The curry is sweet as usual. I really don't understand why they have to add sugar to everything. Maybe to just make it a little bit more appetizing because they know it's not that great. But I don't know. I'd say this is about TV dinner quality kind of food right here. A little bit better than school food. School food's awful. We have our bagel with cream cheese. Nothing special. You can see it's cracking, a little bit dry. Very bland, but the bagel is soft, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and try our salad. I feel like the chicken this time is a little bit different. They did do a little bit of herb on the chicken breast, and it was definitely brined. It's still very moist, so that's kind of nice. Kind of wish I saved the balsamic vinegar for this meal. But the chicken's actually fairly decent. I think this would be much better if it just had the a better dressing. We have our donut for dessert. Donut twist. I think it's just fried bread. Then they douse it with simple syrup and then sprinkle some sugar on it and call it good. You could kind of taste and feel the greasiness that's inside there from how they fried it. You can see little bubbles on there from it as well. And it's very wet. So that's why I think that it is just, they just soaked it over with some simple syrup. Call it good. But overall, not that impressive. All right. Last thing. Our last juice is our apple drink. Not bad. It's kind of a, if Apple Jolly Rancher had a real taste, this is what it would taste like. So it's like slightly real, slightly fake, almost expecting the juice from inside there to be green. Anyway, I would say out of this, favorite's going to be the chicken katsu, even though it has this sweet sauce. I don't know, it's just kind of nice to have some of that protein and some rice. It'd just be nice if it was warmer. Then it would be this chicken salad. It's just missing that dressing. Or maybe I'll put some of the curry sauce in there. Mix that up a little bit. I know it sounds awful, but making the best of what I have. Then the next would be the bagel with cream cheese and the donut. That's just, it's not very good. It's just, to me, this is just a piece of bread, and I'm not a big fan of bready things. So, there we go. That is our last meal review. I'm looking forward to showing you guys other things than just this room and these boring, repetitive meals. There's a lot more to this place than what we see here. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get video of the excursion out because, I mean, they have the medical team there who's also going to be escorting me out of the quarantine. They might not want to be on film, so I might have to just, forego that, or maybe I'll just whip out my phone when appropriate and use that to film some parts of it. And who knows, maybe I'll get put on the party bus and take that back to Seoul. But who knows? We'll see what's there and available at the time in the morning. And the idea is I'm going to get to the train station, and then I'm thinking I'm going to get a taxi to take me over to the hostel that I'll be staying at, where I'm just going to hang out for a little bit until I'm able to check in, drop off my luggage, and then go out and explore for a little bit, get some food. I do need to find a small compact umbrella. And then I tried making reservations for the secret garden at one of the palaces. However, the online booking form did not allow me to submit with my credit card, which was kind of unfortunate. So there's a chance that I might not be able to see it, and that's one of the places that I did want to see because it's been in one of the K-dramas that I've watched, so I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, so I'm going to go directly to their office and see if I could put in the reservations on site, and if not, maybe I'll just show up there early in the morning and hope I get a spot. Other than that, the tour for going to the DMZ was also canceled because the DMZ and the civilian control zone has been sealed off. We're not allowed to go inside there, which is kind of a bummer. I wanted to go to the train station that was there so I could pick up some of the North Korean rice there. I thought that would be kind of a neat souvenir to bring back. What else is there? So I won't be able to go in there. I won't be able to see the third tunnel. I will still be able to go to, there's a park that's outside of the DMZ that I'll be able to go visit, and they do have a viewing area with telescopes that peer into North Korea, so that I could go there and look at North Korea. I won't be able to actually technically step into it like I wanted to, but that's all right. I'll be able to actually go up there and see North Korea, and I think I'll be plenty happy with that. I can't complain, at least I have that opportunity. So yeah, that's going to be a subway train that I'll have to take up there, and yeah, go around and explore for a bit. They have a restaurant up there. They have a Popeyes chicken, which will be interesting. And yeah, go explore, do the tourist thing, come back down, and I should still have some free time to go find a good place for dinner. Because of all the cancellations, I have a lot more free time, and I'm thinking one of the things I might do is Everland. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see when that time comes. I've been looking into Everland, and it looks more like a place for couples to go on a nice date. All the rides have like seating for two. I think they even had like a ranking system saying like this is great for couples or great for this, and it's like nothing's really for like the solo traveler going there. But maybe I'll meet some people at the hostel and see if they're interested and want to go out there and check it out. I also have the KFV, the Korean Folk Village, which I'm pretty excited about. So there's a lot of things coming up to be excited for, to go check out and see, as well as all the night markets, shopping districts, and different quirky shops and cafes to take a look at within Seoul. So yeah, got plenty of stuff to do this upcoming week, and I look forward to sharing all that with you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.